Let's take those fancy words modelling, chunking, value elicitation, and break them down in a way even a 5-year-old could grasp. We're going to make it powerful, real, and useful. First off, modelling. You're stealing from the best. You're not copying people. You're understanding their behaviour, their strategies, their magic, and applying it in your own life. Look, think about this. Modelling. It's like going to a movie set. You see how the actors are doing their scenes, how the crew is setting up the lights, the sound, the camera. But you don't just sit there. You watch it all. Then you go, all right, I see how they do it. Now I'll go and create my own movie, my own way, using what they do. You're not copying the exact movie scene. You're learning the steps to make the movie amazing, and using those steps to create your own damn masterpiece. Learning a skill like public speaking. Remember the time you were struggling with public speaking? Or just talking to people in general? It was terrifying, right? Your heart raced, palms sweaty. Just thinking about it made your body go into panic mode. But then you saw someone who had it down. They stepped onto that stage, no sweat, and made it look easy. What do? You start modelling them. You notice how they breathe, how they pause, how they use their hands, how their voice doesn't crack. Then you try it, and yeah, at first it feels awkward, but slowly your body starts picking up on the subtle shifts that make it all work. You're not copying them, but you're using their recipe to get the same delicious outcome. Chunking down and chunking up. Small bits make the whole work. Here's the magic trick. Chunking down and chunking up. It's where most people trip over themselves. Chunking down. It's like breaking your whole life into smaller, more manageable pieces. Imagine you have a huge task ahead of you, like decluttering your whole house. Instead of staring at the mess and thinking, holy shit, how am I ever going to do this? You chunk it down. You break it into smaller tasks. Alright, first, I'm going to pick up the shoes in the living room. Then I'll move to the kitchen. No big deal. Small chunks, easy to digest. Chunk up. This is when you zoom out, you step back, see the big picture, and ask yourself, what's this all for? Why am I doing this? You realise it's not just about cleaning. It's about creating a space that feels good, feels free. You're not just picking up shoes. You're creating an environment that nurtures your peace of mind. Chunking up helps you connect to the bigger purpose, so you can keep moving forward without feeling overwhelmed. Stuck in overwhelm, chunk it down. You're staring at a project, and the pressure's mounting. You're feeling the heat. You think, I can't do this, it's too much, but guess what? You've just set yourself up for failure. Here's the key. Chunk down. Break the task into baby steps. Don't think about the whole damn project at once. What can you do in the next 5 minutes? How about the next 30 minutes? This is how you stop getting bogged down. You get to do one small thing, then another, and before you know it, that mountain of work starts feeling more like a hill. But you also need to chunk up. Ask yourself, why is this project important? What's the bigger picture here? Maybe it's not just about finishing the work. Maybe it's about proving to yourself that you can handle anything. About creating something that adds value to the world. That's chunking up. This keeps you connected to why you're doing it. Eliciting values, the key to unstoppable motivation. Okay, you want to know the secret sauce that keeps the fire burning? Values. You need to understand what drives you. Without your values, you're like a ship without a rudder, floating around aimlessly. But once you connect to those deep emotional truths that you value, the whole game changes. You want to know how this works? Here's how you elicit values. You ask yourself, or someone else, what do you really want? Why do you want that? What would it give you? You dig deep into the emotional treasure chest and find the core reason for doing anything. Let's say you're coaching someone who says, I want to lose weight. You ask, what's important about that for you? Why does it matter? And they say, I want to feel energized and confident again. Ah, now we got something. Energy, confidence, they're key values. Those values drive them. And once you tap into that, you lead them to take action. It's not just about weight loss. It's about the energy and confidence they feel. Using values to create change. You're stuck in a loop of procrastination. And you can't seem to break free. You've tried everything. But that inner voice keeps saying, not yet, not now. What's really going on here? Why the delay? It's about values. If you value comfort, procrastination might be your go-to strategy. But if you value achievement, success, or personal growth, you're going to push yourself to take action, even when it feels uncomfortable. So here's how you pace and lead with values. Pace them, I hear you. You're avoiding this because it feels uncomfortable. What would happen if you did it anyway? Lead them. What if by doing this task, you get one step closer to feeling that achievement and personal growth that you really want? What would that look like for you? Boom. Now you're leading them out of their comfort zone, helping them to realize their values, they're driving them forward. Why fear is bullshit and how you break through it. You know why people stay stuck? Because they're afraid of what others might think, afraid of failing, afraid of being judged. But here's the truth. Fear is just your brain trying to keep you safe. That's it. It's a survival mechanism. But in the modern world, it's useless. The only reason you stay stuck is because you choose to listen to the fear. So, what do we do with that fear? We interrupt the pattern, we chunk it down, and show your brain that the danger isn't real. Your mind keeps telling you, don't do it, it's risky, but in reality, it's not risky at all. The biggest risk is sitting there and letting life pass you by. The danger of not acting. You've been sitting on an idea for a while, haven't you? Something that you know could change your life. But you're holding back. Why? Because you're afraid it won't work. You're afraid of how people will perceive you. That's the fear talking. But think about this. The cost of not acting is higher than the cost of failure. Every minute you spend not acting is a minute that you're not moving forward. Every second you waste on fear is a second that you're giving up your power. What happens when you act? Even if it's messy at first, you learn, you grow, you get better. And then you can start modelling someone else's success. Chunk it down, using your values to power through. Here's the deal. Change happens in your brain first. Your brain is designed to adapt. When you model something, when you start chunking down tasks, when you identify values and align your actions with them, your brain rewires itself to make it happen automatically. This isn't just fluff. It's backed by neuroscience. Your brain's neuroplasticity means it can change, adapt and grow. All of this isn't just talk. It's biology working in your favour. Imagine you're walking into your future with confidence, clarity and unstoppable momentum. Every time you face a challenge, you chunk it down, find the emotional value behind it and model the behaviours that lead to success. You become a person who takes action, who pivots when needed, and who keeps moving forward with a deep sense of purpose. You already have what you need inside you. It's all about stepping into your power, embracing the process and making it happen. The question isn't whether you can change. The question is, what's stopping you from doing it now? The time is now. Step in.